Day number 5. And we are here in the analogy. Analogy. So, diagramming characters. So, certain problems are best solved when we visualize what is given. So, diagramming characters is especially helpful when the problem involves multiple variables or characters with varying features. An example. Example would be comparing edges. Following are the steps to take when diagramming characters. Step 1. Step 1. Make a line and assign a direction in which to place each character. So, step 2. Write the first character that appeared in the problem and place it in the middle of the line. Next, step 3. Analyze each statement and place characters in the line depending on comparisons with other characters. Step 4. Create your conclusion based on the drawn diagram. Example, Bart is younger than Therese, but older than Joy. Therese is older than Harold, but younger than Larry. Neville is younger than Larry and Joy. Harold is older than Neville and Bart. Who is the oldest one? Who is the youngest one? So, solution. Step 1. Make a line moving upwards and place the characters that older higher than those that are younger. So, place the first character's name, Bart. So, Bart. So, Bart is younger than Therese. So, this is the diagram. So it's Bart. So Bart. Ito si Bart. So refer to the statement Bart is younger than Therese but older than Joy. If our diagram will have the oldest at the top, this will put Therese name on top of Bart's and Joy's name below. So the next statement is Therese is older than Harold. Therese is older than Harold. but younger than Larry. So this means that Larry's name should put on the top of the rest. So next statement is Neville is younger than Larry and John. Should have my name below the youngers than Larry and Joy. This means that Neville's name will be below Joyce. The last statement is Harold is older than Neville and Bart. For this, you could check the diagram you have drawn and make sure that Harold's name is on the top of Neville's and Bart's. Harold. Based on the diagram above, it can be concluded that Larry is the oldest, while Neville is the youngest. So, Venn diagram. A Venn diagram is useful when a problem involves categorizing pattern as certain names or objects. It helps represent categorical statements. Using the Venn diagram to represent the statement revolves around the concept. Using Venn diagram to represent a statement revolves around the concept of sets. Here one visualizes to which set a name or object belongs. Consider the following. All A's are base. So all A's are base, or all A's are part of a set B. So let every set be represented by a circle. So since it is stated that all A's are base, so that means that the whole circle of A will be placed inside the circle of B. So hence the Venn diagram would be, so ito siya. O A R B. So all A R B. All A R B. So all A R B. Example, all Filipinos are Asians. So Filipinos, Asian. So example, all Filipinos are Asian. So here is stated that all Filipinos are Asians because the word all pertains to Filipinos. So all Filipinos are Asians. So the whole oblong that represents Filipinos, so the whole circle that represents Filipinos will be encapsulated in the circle that represents Asians. However, the relationship between the sets cannot be reversed and still be true with respect to the original statement. The statement all Asians are Filipinos is incorrect, so they will not reverse in each other, because if we see Asians, all Filipinos are Asians, yes, it's true because all Filipinos are Asians, but if we could reverse it, we could not see Asians all Filipinos. Asians are Filipinos. That is incorrect. Another is the word sum. So sum is used when an element is only partial to another element. So consider sum is RBs. So the Venn diagram is sum A this is the representation of sum A R B. So they are intersecting intersecting in each other. So there's a intersection here. So to express the statements into Venn diagram, so we intersect the circles that represent E and B. There were intersections in E and B. So that is sum. One example is some women are doctors. Some women doctors. So this is the representation of some women are doctors. So here the statement implies that only some women are doctors. Hence, only part of the circle that represents the set of women will overlap with that of doctors. Conversely, only some doctors are women. This statement is also valid inference. So we can combine two or more categorical statements and make an inference based on the combined Venn diagram. Consider the following example. So all kids are energetic. Some humans are kids. So the statement consists of two categorical statements, which we can visualize via diagram Venn diagram. Remember the statement, all kids are energetic. We need to draw a circle representing the set of kids inside. So a circle representing the set of energetic beings. The diagram should look like this. Kids. So all kids are energetic. So all kids is inside the energetic. And some humans are kids. So in the statement, some humans are kids, to be converted by drawing two intersecting circles. Some humans, okay, then the statement some humans get humans and kids. So we can combine two diagrams to make a single Venn diagram, which should look like this. Humans, so humans, kids intersect, humans and energetic intersect. So based on the combined diagram above, we can infer that some humans are energetic, some humans are energetic. Let's proceed. Another topic. Chart this now. Let's proceed to problem solving. So, problem solving strategies in problem solving. So, working backwards. No, this is strategy in problem solving. Makes use of doing the literal opposite of what was given. So this is what we call the backtracking. Working backward. So backtracking. So this strategy is especially handy when it comes to problems where a series of events and a certain value are being asked. So construct a table to help you in visualizing the flow. So the table must have columns for information. Showing the flow, working backwards, and the results of each step. Be familiar with certain terms such as half and quarter, which refers to value that is divided by 2 and divided by 4 respectively. For example, backtracking method. So Virgilio withdrew an amount from an ATM. He then proceeded to buy a headphone that is worth 350. So afterwards, he went to the grocery to buy some essentials, which totaled to 2,315.50. So there are two given 350, 2,315.50. So let's proceed. After buying the groceries, so after he buy groceries, he thought of watching a movie. So which he did, and this cost him 430 pesos. So on his way to exit, he was met by a member of a charity organization soliciting amount from him for the victims of a recent disaster. He took half of what was left and donated it. So there are 3 given: 350, 2,115.50, and 430. So then he took half what he was left and donated it. Then he put back the remaining half in his pocket. Finally, he took Taxium, and which cost him 220 pesos. So at the end of the day, he has 3,232.25 left in his pocket. How much he withdraw? So backtracking. So maybe how much you withdraw. So given the table, the information, he has 3,232.25 left. So taxi ride cost him how much? 220. So plus 220. So 3,232.25 plus 220. So that is 3,452.25. So he took half of what was left and donated it, then he put back the remaining half in his pocket. So he took a half, so times 2. Taking half is the same as dividing 2, so we should multiply by 2. So 342.25 times 2. So a movie worth of 430, so plus 430. So plus 430 is 7,334.50. So grocery is 2,315.50. So plus 2,350.50, that is 9,650. So headphone is 350, so plus 350. So there is 10,000 on. He withdrew 10,000 in the ATM. That is the answer, 10,000. So reverse vice versa. Try. You can check by trying by checking. You can check it. So Virgilio withdrew 10,000 ATM from the ATM. So according to the example, Virgilio withdrew an amount from ATM. So 10,000. So he then proceeded to buy a headphone. So 50. You can check it if it is equal by the equal of 3,232.25 left in his pocket. So 10,000 minus 350, because the headphone is amounting 350 pesos. So 10,000 minus 350, so that is 9,650. So another, afterwards he went to the grocery to buy some essentials. It's total to 2,315.50. So he buy a grocery, so total of 2,315.50. So minus, so his money is 9,650 minus the grocery 2,315.50. that is equivalent to equal to 6,904.50 left in his pocket. So there is 6,904.50. So next is, after buying groceries, he took watching movie, which he did, and this cost him 430 pesos. So 6,904.50 minus 10,000, then minus 215, 10,015 and 650 minus 2, 7,034.50. 430 is 7,334.50. Other, so nasay po. So on his way to the exit, so his money is 7,334.50 remaining. So he has 7,334.50. No? So on his way to exit, he was met by a member of a charity organization soliciting an amount from him for the victims of a recent disaster. So half of 7,334.50 yung was donated. So he took a half of what is left. So 7,334.50 divide 2. So he took the half of was left undonated, then he put back the remaining in his pocket. So 7,000 so 6,904.50 by 2, that is 3,452.5 is remaining. So minus, no, then he put back the remaining half in his pocket and he took a taxi home, which was him 220 at the end of the day. So his remaining is 3,152. His half, by which he took a half and take it to the charity. So the remaining is 3,452.25. So minus 220, that is 3,232.25. That is a backtracking method. So let's proceed to another topic. So let's proceed to the cognitive reasoning. So type of patterns. Let's proceed to the cognitive reasoning type of patterns. Number one pattern is repeating pattern. This is the very important lessons because it usually found in exam and civil service. So do not just to review it, because it usually found in civil service exam. So there are types and patterns, types of patterns in cognitive reasoning. So number one pattern is repeating patterns. So repeating pattern consists of a constant value that influences the flow. So only one operation is used to determine its succeeding value in the pattern. So example 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. What is the next? So solution is get the difference between its two consecutive numbers based on the diagram below. Since each pair has a constant difference of 2, so since each pair has a constant difference of 2, so you can minus it by 2. It has a difference of 2. So 1 minus 3, so 3 minus 1 is plus 2. Exactly, numbers can be solved by adding 2 to the previous number. So the pattern is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. That is the odd numbers. Add numbers. Okay, add numbers, and as the pattern is you can add by 2. You can add numbers by 2. So 1 plus 2 equals 3, 3 plus 2 plus equals 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 2 9, 9 plus 2 11. The answer is 13. So that is a figure in repeating pattern. You can repeat, no? You can repeat it by adding 2. So another pattern is increasing and decreasing pattern. So numbers under increasing decreasing pattern change their values through values that are successively increasing and decreasing by constant value. Just like a repeating pattern, only one version is used throughout the sequence. So just like the repeating pattern, so repeating pattern also applies increasing and decreasing pattern. Just like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. So the value is decreasing, 1, 5, 3, 7. So you can easily find the pattern because its value is decreasing. You can easily find the pattern. So in increasing and decreasing patterns, numbers are increasing or decreasing. Example number 1, 2, 4, 7, 11, 16, 22. So you can imagine that this pattern, you will easily identify the pattern because its value, its series is increasing. So 2, 4, 7, 11, 16. You can imagine, you can identify easily what is the pattern. So solution: get the difference between its two consecutive numbers based on the diagram. So below, its number is increased by 2, 3, 4, and so on. So what is a pattern? So 2, to make it 4, we can add 2. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Then 4 and 3 to make it 7. So its pattern is decreasing. So plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. So it is it's decreasing. So we can call it increasing because its pattern are decreasing. Its pattern is decreasing. 2 plus 2 4 4 plus 3 7 7 plus 4 11 11 plus 5 16 16 plus 6 22 22 plus 7 29. So example number 2, to get the difference between two consecutive numbers based on the below, its number is increased by 10, 8, and so on. So get the difference between its two consecutive numbers based on the numbers decreased by 12, 10, 8, and so on. So example is 2, 14, 24, 32, 38, 42. What is the next number? So 2 plus 12 is equals to 14. And then 14 plus 10 is equals to 24. 24 plus 8, that is equivalent to 32. So 32 plus 6 is equal to 38. So 38 plus 4 is equal to 42, and 42 plus 2 is equal to 44. So its pattern is decreasing. So plus 12 plus 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. So it's decreasing. So number 2 pattern is alternating pattern. So an alternating pattern is composed of 2 or more other patterns that are alternating in nature. So various operations and terms may be alternating in this pattern. Example 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 15, blank 22. So what is the number? So based on the diagram below, 2 patterns can be observed. An increasing pattern plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, alternating with repeating pattern of plus 2. That's it. So 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 15, and the next number is 17. So why? So we call it alternating because 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, or plus 2 is equal to 6. Then so 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 2, 11, so 2 plus 2 plus 2, then alternate plus 3, then plus 2, then alternate plus 4, plus 2, then alternate plus 5. So 2, 2, 2, alternate plus 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is called alternating patterns. Example number 2, 3, 6, 8, 16, 18, 36, and blank 176. What is the number? So based on the diagram below, 2 patterns can be observed. Repeating pattern of times 2, alternating with repeating pattern of 2. So times 3 times 2 equals 6. So alternating plus 2 times 2, 16 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 2 times 2 plus 2. That is alternating patterns. Example number 3, based on the diagram below, 0, 3, negative 2, 6, negative 4, 3, negative 6. So so 0 times negative 2 is equals to times negative 2 times 0 minus 2, that is negative 2. Negative 2 minus negative 2. Negative 2 minus 2 equals negative 4. Negative 4 plus negative 2 is equals to negative 6. Is alternating. So next is the letter pattern. So move into letter pattern. Letter pattern is formed by omitting constant increasing decreasing number. So letters in between each term. Example: E, D, G, G, M. What is the next number? Pattern. So based on deck below, you can see that 2 letters are skipped every succeeding letter in the sequence. Why? Because E and D are 2 letters skipped. To E, B and C, D, G, E and F, G and I, H and I, G and G is H and I, G and M is D and L. M and P is M and O, M, O, P. So next is the alphanumeric patterns. Alphanumeric pattern. Sequence in alphanumeric pattern contains terms that combine numbers and letters. So by the name itself, alphanumeric, and let's say letters and numbers. So multiple patterns may be found in the numbers and letters in its term. It will be useful in solving for the next term. The example is E to C, D for F, G 6I, G and L in A100. So what is the pattern? So based on the diagram below, we can see that 2 letters in each term is separated by letter. 1 letter is omitted, then the first letter of the next term is a letter after the previous term. Second letter, numbers in each letter comprises a repeating number pattern of +2. So A, next is BC. So 2 plus 2 equals 4, plus 2 equals 6, plus 2 equals 8, plus 2 equals 10. So the alphanumeric as the letters are A, B, C, then D, A, F, G, H, I, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. So that's all for today. Next, we can see you next day for another channel. This is for documentary purposes only. See you next day.